Hello there, it's Haley with the Armageddon Report. Here is the severe weather outlook map for today. So quite a few states affected by this band of slight risk. And then we've got one over here, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, over there as well. 30% chance of winds, 15% chance of hail, 5% chance of a tornado. And none of those today have a significant chance. So no very large hail, no very strong tornadoes. So we'll talk about the individual maps in a second. First, we jump on over to here. This is the rapid refresh model. I figured out how to put a pause in the animation, created an animated GIF. This is as of the most recent run that was on the website. 15 o'clock Zulu would be, what, 10 o'clock Central? Because it's 15 minus 5 to get CDT, so that'd be 10 o'clock in the morning. So, and then this is the time that it's valid if you're actually paying attention to that. So, depending if you're Eastern, you'd minus 4 from that to get the actual, your local time. Central, minus 5. Mountain time, minus 6. Pacific, minus 7, I think. And then, of course, if you're not participating in daylight savings time, then, you know, I don't know, you subtract 1 more hour, I think. Anyway, so that's what might happen. This is the composite reflectivity model as predicted by the 1500 Zulu run of the rapid refresh model. Now here's what's actually happening right this second. So as you can see, it was showing kind of storms erupting there. Doesn't actually show a whole lot. Yeah, there's some good stuff down there. Anyway, right, so Missouri, here's what's happening there at the moment. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, those are apparently booking south, that's booking north, that's booking northeast. That's at the moment, and of course, by the time you're watching this, it will be completely out of date. Here are the current severe thunderstorm watches. So we've got Iowa, Illinois, Missouri for one, Alabama, Florida, and Georgia for the other. Here are the mesos. Oh, here is, it's not R, there's just the one. Here is the mesoscale discussion that's in effect right now. So Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, increasing threat of hail/wind with thunderstorms. So what's possible? So 40% chance. And what's funny about that, I think they must have already, you know, sometimes the watches will show up and they won't actually expire the mesoscale discussion. So that's probably actually the watch that's down there is probably what they're talking about. Anyway, so here is the actual specific chance of wind. So Iowa, maybe a bit of Missouri, and then Illinois have the 30% chance of severe winds. That'd be winds 58 miles per hour or greater. The slight risk areas, no 30% for the hail. So hail, severe hail would be 1 inch or larger. And then as high as a 5% chance of tornado. And again, Iowa and Illinois. So the numbers mean if you're in this brown 5% area, that means that there's a 5% chance that you or neighbor within 25 miles of you will see a tornado today. How about tomorrow? Will you see a tornado? I don't know. Texas, and then a whole bunch of states up here in a slight risk. We pop on over to the specific probability map, where we can see a whole bunch of states affected by the 5% again. Day after tomorrow, I should have closed that because it shows up when there isn't anything to draw, because they don't put the non-severe thunderstorm warning, non-severe thunderstorm risk areas on the map for day 3. That's only day 1 and day 2. So it ends up saying that even though there's something to talk about or somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, so this is day after tomorrow, where a huge bunch of states affected by 5%, and Texas affected by 5% down there. So again, that would mean like any of these points, there's a 5% chance that you or someone within 25 miles of you will see a severe weather event. So not a huge thing, but of course, since it's day 3, you know, they may upgrade it by the time that day 3 becomes today. And then again, back to predictability too low. I keep saying back to, it was only like briefly that we actually had day 4 through 8 stuff to talk about there for a while. So yes, that means that there is severe weather predicted somewhere, but the timing and the location is not yet agreed upon enough for the Storm Prediction Center to actually mark it something on the map. But if you read the heavily science verbiage-laden report down there, you might be able to find out if you are in a potential risk area. But, you know, so that's what it is with long-term forecasting. Who knows? But yes, if you're in one of the areas today, you should absolutely pay attention, of course. Wickedwx is WICKEDWX. National Weather Service, Storm Prediction Center, wherever you're getting your weather. You should totally hang out there, even if you're not affected by severe weather, because, I don't know, maybe you want to see where the rain is or something. I've run out of interesting things. What you want to check on the temperature as it goes up degree by degree, I don't know. But you could, of course, get like a thermometer for your outdoors and just look at that. Stare at it, like watching paint dry. Anyway, enjoy what's left of the wonderful weekend.